Hello and welcome back to Let's Speedrun The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX No Save and Quit. I'm your host, Sorlax7, and in this episode we'll be going over the first half of Dungeon 4. I'll explain why we do that, and then we'll make our way to Dungeon 5. This one should be kind of short. So first thing we do, obviously enter Dungeon 4. Can't skip that text, so we'll just go Remember we dash through the water whenever possible, or jump through the water whenever possible. Get the bombs here. I have seen some people do that movement, like they enter the room this way and they'll grab the bombs this way. It doesn't really matter that much. After you grab the bombs, you need these bombs for the route because the floating bombs give you 10 to your refill. And dash here, try to dodge these guys if you can. Stay high in this room because if you go down, you get that door lag and that'll cost you 14 frames. So dash up here. Then we're going to dash across this pit. Simple jump. This room, you want to move diagonally right and down and jump over this Tektite if he is in your way, which he does sometimes do, like that. Get bombs and arrows out, shoot that, push that block, get that key. Keeping our boots and feathers out. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get a wall clip going on right here. We're just gonna do a little trick that looks like this. This is a really difficult trick to learn initially, but having this wall clip does help. So your goal is to jump as soon as you make this a certain amount of distance. It's really finicky with the distance. If you're too close to the block, well, maybe not in that case. I can't seem to mess it up, but if you're too close to the block, you'll just touch the block and you'll lose all your momentum. If you're too far from the water line, you'll obviously be too short for the jump. Second half of that, after the jump, is you need to be facing up when you do the second. You need to jump in front of the chest while facing up, and then open the chest as soon as you land while taking damage from the Tektite, if the Tektite's there. Like that. You need to be when you jump that second time, you need to land facing up. If for some reason you jump like this, you can't open the chest. So I'm gonna try to demonstrate. Bad. See, I wouldn't have been able to open the chest even if I had landed in the correct spot. So to do that, make sure you jump first, then start switching directions. Okay? Something like that. Just get some practice with that. If it's too much for you, you can do the normal way, which is having bombs out. Wait a second. You can do it with a bomb arrow or something, and then do that. Then you leave the room the way you came. So I'm gonna make sure I have my bomb count correct. But sometimes the Tektite does get in your way, and sometimes you just fail the trick like that. I've seen some people. You don't need those hearts if you don't need them. I've seen some people try to get like a dash going. That just makes it a lot harder. Don't do it, and it doesn't help at all. So we're gonna make our way back. See some diagonal jumps. You need a vertical wall clip going here to do this jump, like that. So this one is. You see me fail it a lot, but it's really not that hard. So the wall clip isn't necessary, but it makes things 100 times easier. So you jump, and then a few frames after you jump, you hold up. So it's just kind of like a little dot. Except for I keep on missing it. You don't want to push jump up and jump at the same time, even though I kind of did there and it worked. But yeah, you'll get used to that one really quickly. Then you make your way up here, open the door, and then you want boots and feather out. For this boss fight, I find that having your sword out before the fight makes it easier. Jump, lock him in this corner, and then just spin slash over and over. And that's it. Have your sword out facing down. You can pick up that fairy if you need it. In this room, save. You're gonna jump in. Oh, I have a bad save. But in that room, you're gonna jump in and spin slash both those guys. I got a piece of power there because of all the save stating I was doing and being slow in the other rooms. But you do not want piece of power in there. Get the flippers, and then we're gonna make our way out. And I'm gonna make a different save state or I'm gonna use a different save state for Dungeon 5 when we get there for the next video. And then we leave. The reason we leave The reason we leave Dungeon 4 early right after getting the flippers and we don't complete it is because there's normally a ghost side quest that comes up. If you ever played this game before, this ghost makes you take him to his house and take him to his grave, and then you can enter Dungeon 5. So if we save completing Dungeon 4 for the very end of the game, we don't ever see that side quest, and it saves a couple of minutes. So we exit Dungeon 4, jumping through this water wherever possible to save some movement, or move a little faster. If you're really behind on piece of power, you can kill this guy. Bawa almost always eats this guy here. See? Again, jumping in water to maximize efficiency. Diagonal jumps. Watch out for the bunnies. Jump slash these bushes so they're out of your way. And then we're gonna make our way to Dungeon 5. And we're gonna dive in the water here. And then when we're underwater, if there's a ceiling above us, you want to mash jump because it'll move slightly faster. So let me use auto fire to demonstrate. This is normal swimming speed. Let me use auto fire to demonstrate how much faster it is. You move slightly faster if you mash. So just mash the feather button. This does not work if you're clipped into the ceiling, because then you just get stuck. So make sure you kind of go a little bit below the ceiling, then start mashing your jump button. We mash our jump button to swim higher, and when we exit the water, we're gonna hold jump. That'll allow us to jump right when we leave the water. That's it for this video. Next video we'll go over Dungeon 5. Dungeon 5 is kind of long and complex, so I'll see you then. And we'll have a different save state with piece of power. I do apologize for the incorrect piece of power routing in this video. Alright, see you guys next time.